Hi. So, I'm on the moon, obviously. Voice crack. Off to a great start. Da, 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 da. So, I've been asked to do this various times, so I thought, why not? So, what people have asked me to do is how movie cameras work, or, ways that you can program them and stuff. So, I'm just going to show you the simplest and most basic way. You don't have to color code it, that's just something I do because OCD. I'm an organization freak. So obviously the first thing we need is movie cameras. Really? Okay. Let's try this again. Really all you need is just two cameras. So you put one in a certain way, you can tweak the field of depth coming from the background and the field of depth coming from the foreground. So good, decent field of depth in the background, and then one for the foreground. You can tweak the flatness. This is what flatness is. It goes all the way from 5 to the flattest to 90 being the thickest, and then 60 is default. So we're not going to mess with that this time around. Then we take our camera and we copy it over, or you can just put them together like this and then make one longer, so that way the cutscene just immediately starts. But the only thing about this is you can press R1 and L1 to switch between cameras. If you have the cameras like this, you can't do this, so keep that in mind. Pick your transition. I'm gonna go with hard pan this time. And boom, that's how cameras work. It's not as complicated as people claim it to be. Then you got your different transitions. You got soft pan. Hard pan is where it's just a continuous speed. Soft pan is slow in the beginning, fast in the middle, and then slow at the end. Then you've got fade. You've got zoom fade, which is basically the same thing, only it's zooming. I'm going to disable that because that's annoying. You can change the color of what color you want it to fade to. You can tweak the brightness. If you're using this for a movie or something, I wouldn't recommend using it because it gets rid of the black bars on the top and bottom parts of the screen, and it looks weird. And then last one is crossfade. So really, it's just taking cameras and just using them in different ways. So you could have one, I really hate this. That's nice, okay. But it's just taking the cameras and just using different transitions. Let me think here. The camera you want to transition to, that's the camera you're going to work with first. If that makes any sense. I don't think that really matters. I can't undo anyway, because the game won't let me. Ha! So let's try this. So we're transitioning. Boop. So, like I said, it's all just about using cameras in specific ways. Sackbots, that's a completely different thing entirely. You just place a sackbot and then do whatever you want with it. Whether you choose to make it act or put animation tweakers on it, it really all just depends on what you decide to do. Everybody's got their particular style that they go with, so the best advice I can give is find your own style. Find what works best for you. The only way you're going to know if something works is if you actually work with it, and you experiment with it, and you learn from your mistakes. And this is how everybody learns, so do the same thing. Hope this helped in some way. Thank you for watching, I guess. Bye.